Welcome back to the Eagle Sports Coaches Show. JT Webb joined now by head softball coach David Williams. Coach, your previous tournament down at Kennesaw got canceled last weekend, so we'll revisit the Auburn tournament. Very tough draw there, went 1-4. But what did you like? What did you see that we can build on from there?
You know, obviously you take something away from that when you play two top 25 programs and a third team that's probably going to be in the NCAA tournament in North Dakota State. You know, really, really tough weekend. I think you get a chance to see what you're made of and kind of where you're going to be at. Obviously, there were some hiccups, but there's a lot of things to really look at that are positives. You know, we started making adjustments. We started doing things a little bit better as we progressed. And those are things that you want to see happen as you get into more games and you get more live at-bats and get in those in-game situations. Some of the things that we had to take away from and prepare for our upcoming tournaments, you know, not being on a field because of weather, it really did affect us in a way as far as not having spatial awareness on the field, not understanding our distance between cuts and, you know, making plays near the dugout and understanding where we were in certain spots on the field. So obviously we've taken a few things away. We've worked on some stuff and tried to identify some of those problem areas that we had that first weekend. And as we head into this next weekend, hopefully we've corrected a lot of that.
Let's look at some individual things or individual people that stood out to you a bit. I know you like the play. You look at our statistics right now. Dana Hutchins and Carly Thompson stepped up well for you. That might have been some things you might have thought would happen later in the season. You got some production from Stephanie Etter and Samantha Howard. You knew you were going to get something out of them, but maybe discuss a little bit more of their play.
Well, with Steph and Sam, you got two seniors that have a lot of experience, and, you know, we batted them 3 and 4 in the order most of that weekend. I think you're looking for something big out of those two, and they certainly stepped up in that Monroe game with the home runs late in the game to give us the lead and eventually the win. You know, really solid players. Steph has hit over 300 for us every year I've been here. Sam is one of those players that has all the capability in the world of really breaking out at any moment. And she had 2 home runs in that Monroe game that we won. So, you know, I think those are a lot of things to come with those two throughout the rest of the year. Carly Thompson is a freshman. I think the sky's the limit for her. I think she could be really strong for us. She did a really good job, had a couple really great hits in that tournament. Couple doubles, you know, really put the ball in play and did a great job hitting it hard. Dana Hutchins was a huge surprise in how well she was driving the ball. She got robbed of a home run in the Auburn game. A girl jumped up and stole it about 2 feet over the fence, but then came up the very next at bat and drove it to the wall again. Had a really hard single to left later in that game. So, you know, when you look at Dana Hutchins, she's somebody that didn't get to play a whole lot last year, but is really trying to make the most of her opportunity this year and is really trying to solidify a spot in that lineup for us. And she really stepped up. I'm really proud of what she did. You know, Carly being a young player, proud of how she came in and handled herself. And like I said, Steph and Sam have the experience. You know, they're seniors and have that veteran leadership. So they did what you expect from them.
Coach, one final question before you wrap up that tournament with Loyola Chicago. What will it take for a successful weekend from your team?
We just got to play solid all the way around. You know, we've got to do the things that are going to make us successful. You know, we're going to have to play solid defense. You know, our pitchers are going to have to limit the other team's opportunities. I don't really expect us to have shutouts every game, but what we need to do is limit the other team's opportunities. We need to get rolling offensively like we're capable of. We've got some great bats in our lineup. Obviously, we faced some great pitching the very first weekend out at Auburn. So, you know, we're going to face some good pitching this weekend, but we need to get our bats going a little bit. We have to make adjustments quicker in the box and translate that, you know, and start inning 2 and 3 making those adjustments instead of inning 5 and 6. We can't wait till the end. We've got to start early in games, and we've got to make those decisions and adjustments quickly. And we have to be able to translate that and produce runs.
Coach, thank you very much for your time. We wish you all the best this weekend.
Thank you.
That was head softball coach David Williams. We'll be back with more. This is the Eagle Sports Coaches Show.